to control your words and your anger, when you just have complete idiots that are all around you trying to just screw with you and screw with your stuff and be extremely careless, cause more damage, create more havoc for your life, and just overall make a mess, and then they don't want to deal with it. They want to blame everyone else for it, but they don't want to accept it for themselves that the damages that they've done. They just want to go la 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 la. Let me go get high again. Let me get drunk again. Let me go take another hit of this. Let me go take a hit of that. Let me go swallow some pills. La 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 la. Life is great. Everyone else is doing everything wrong though. It's everyone else doing everything wrong. This person has a big nose, and that person's fat, and that person's a weird color, and this one's wearing weird clothes, and blah blah blah, and all those little stupid things gets in the stupid person's head, but yet they want to control everybody. But meanwhile, they were the problem, not you. Remember that. They were the problem, not you. And don't get mad about it, and mad about all the stupid things that they did, because one day they're going to have to be held accountable for all that, and it's going to be a fun day for them. Maybe it's not going to be a fun day for them. But maybe when they're held accountable, they'll just blame it on someone else again. So it's typical narc behavior. You know, I don't know. Don't be shitty like that. I guess. Yeah. Don't get mad about it though. I got mad about it before. Now the car's fucked up, and what else is messed up? A whole bunch more things screwed up. And we're back to being paranoid and probably giveaway prices. Give everyone else a deal, but don't give your family a deal. Just make your family hate you more. And that's all we try to do here with these people. Hey, what's up? All we try to do with these people: create more havoc, create more damage, create more time to go repair something which shouldn't be. What did we do yesterday? Yesterday we broke the air conditioner because someone puts the AC at 68 degrees, and it was like, I don't know, max lowest temperature for hours and hours and hours, and it screwed up the breaker. Today we damaged the hood, and we damaged some other stuff on the car. I don't know. I'm gonna damage some stuff tomorrow. I don't know what though. I should really just take a shower, go to bed, and try to get rid of some more stuff tomorrow. Keep that cash flow coming in. And meanwhile, I get rid of stuff too because it's not selling. And I had it for a while, and I should have gave up on it months ago, and I didn't. Oh, that was cool too. Some idiot puts a bunch of fucking tubes, and excuse my language, I'm getting mad again thinking about it, in a blower tube. Like, yeah, that's where you keep stuff. This complete mindless shit, because people's minds are gone, and people that are a certain age, you should just not deal with them. I agree with people. Anyone over the age of 55, usually in this state of Florida, definitely has some sort of mental problem, and you shouldn't deal with them at all. They were literally psycho. And this gets worse and worse and worse. Then again, the people who have the mental problem though, at like 55 years old, they had it going way back. They probably had that shit when they were like a kid. So it just aged in their head badly, and it just made things worse. So there's that. Yeah, I'm not being a part of this shit anymore. This every day something gets damaged, and then the bill just gets higher to go eventually deal with it, and it's just another thing that you don't have to deal with, and it shouldn't have been damaged or messed with in the first place. But someone's bored, they have nothing to do, they have no life, so they keep screwing with shit, making it worse. That's what it is. Oh, I'm just gonna go do this. It's gonna solve the problem. Yeah, probably is. People come here all the time from Wisconsin. I think human trafficking is all over the place, though. I don't even know why would they choose it, like a small town or something. A lot of those small little towns they choose because they feel they can get away with it, or it's a quick in and out to like a bigger city. Like they can get them to another city within like a couple hours drive in a vehicle. So there's a whole science to that, how people get away with that. That and how people oh yeah, Milwaukee turned into a crap hole, didn't it? They used to have manufacturing there and everything else. Oh, that was it for the hurricane, man. I got over 95 gallons of fuel storage. They're full too. I'm just kidding. They're full. See, people get jealous over that stuff because when they have power, they only have 2 gas cans. When there's no power, I found most of those in the trash though. or in cars. When you transport cars and they're abandoned cars, there's always a gas can in the trunk. So I accumulated a lot of gas cans over the years. It's kind of my memento. It works though. If you gotta fill them up, you gotta fill them up. You know, you have them. Other people run out in 2 days when there's a storm. If I fill up like 50, even half of them, like 50 gallons, I could run for like 3 days. And you're not gonna wait on the gas line. Not really. No, not really a prepper. Some people call that hoarding, though. I don't know why. And then some people say, "What are you gonna do with all those gas cans?" Well, we have to use them multiple times, so I'm not complaining about it. And the little ones you use on a little generator. I got a little inverter, to like 2.5 gallon tanks. So you fill up those for the inverter because that doesn't use much fuel, and then the fives and the six you use for the bigger generator. So it works out fairly well. So I have a couple generators. Oh, Florida. It's hot. Can you tell? It's about 91 here. 91, and there's a big stock market crash, or America crash has begun. I don't know. Kind of. It depends. Some things are organized, some aren't. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff though, just because I had a lot of stuff for sale, and I'm just not using it, and I'm just scrapping it. Scrap prices are up too. You can actually scrap. You can scrap things for more money now than what you would get trying to sell it to people. Like, like $5-10 for like this and that. People think it's a cheap deal. It would used to fly out of here. Not the case anymore. So what the hell? Not the case. So it just no, you're better off just scrapping it. Not my president. Oh, you're not a fan of Orange Man? Orange Man. Orange Man's cool. I don't even know what the hell they're doing around this time of the year. I don't know, and I don't care. I think people are sold into a whole thing that they're going to, I don't know, get, and it's just a failure. I wasn't voting for Kamala, so I voted for Orange Man. He's kind of a mean president. What's up? Nothing nuts. I'm just kidding. Don't get mad about What the hell? Don't say that. Don't bring up that stuff on this channel, please. I don't care about people's orientation, or don't want to hear about that. Who knows what's going on in our country? You know what goes on in your country and you should deal with, no matter who's in charge? Deal with yourself. Deal with yourself and your own stuff that you're trying to do. And hopefully the people in charge are not trying to control it. That's all I can say about things. These people should concentrate on themselves and bettering themselves as an individual, and saving and trying to make a buck and make money, and start a business and start relationships with people and companies. And that's the American way, instead of just blaming it all on the people in charge and going, "Oh, I can't do this now. I'm going to wait another couple of years." No, start today. Start today, no matter how it is. There's plenty of opportunity out there. Plenty. You just gotta go look for it. You gotta go a little further. That's what it comes to. It used to just come right to you, the opportunity. It's not like that anymore. You gotta go a little further. And don't settle for dead end jobs. No, I am not Jewish. Why are you bringing up race and transgenderism on this chat, please? Crypto, I guess, is cool if you got in early. Crypto used to be really cool when you used to be able to use your computer and mine for coins. I don't think you could do that anymore. It only was beneficial when you had cheap electricity. So you don't really have that anymore, I don't think, probably. If you live in a weird area, or they had like a solar farm, or I don't know, that crypto and the mining stuff, it drove up the price of computer components and graphics cards. And now the companies think that they can still sell a graphics card for $1,000 or $1,500, because that was the markup price during the crypto days, and they got greedy, and they were making so much money off those cards because people were just using it to mine and heating up their house and electric. But those days are gone. I don't know how you get coins now. I guess you just buy them. I don't have any crypto. I should have friggin' mined. Those days are cool, but I just never cared to. It heats up your room, burns electric, and I could have mined a little bit and actually made small pieces of cryptocurrency. I don't know. Thinking back, maybe it would be something that's interesting. But can't go back now. Yeah, you're probably, I don't know. You're better off just finding something local and just maximizing it. Just even think about junk cars. I go to the scrap iron yard all the time. If you're into that stuff, some people aren't into that life though. I'm kind of into that life. Um, you can, if you have $200 and you invest it to buy someone's scrap car, and you can get $300 to $400 for the car at the scrap iron yard. Okay, you've doubled your money, and now you have $400 to $500 in your pocket. You could buy two cars, and you do it again, and then it's double. It's like quadruple. I don't know. Is that quadruple your money? I don't know. And you just keep doing it over and over and over again. It's like a money glitch. So that's what you have to do. You have to find something like that. Anything that you can. eBay, whatever. eBay kind of is slow though. But any kind of reselling with a hot item, and you can just do it in volume and volume and volume and volume. That's where it goes. I had a pretty good month last month selling stuff, and it was boom, 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 like an item a day. And now it's slowed down to nothing. I don't know why it slows down to anything. It's either economic issues, people are scared, or they're just not buying the item. I'm like the cheapest person selling said item. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Whaling is you gotta have patience. That's the main thing. You can't just think that everything's gonna go today. Facebook Marketplace has been an absolute failure for me. I have tried to sell items on there for months and months and months, and all I get is still available. The items are dirt cheap. I get still available, still available. I get nasty messages, people who don't want to meet and this and that, don't want to share their number or nothing else. They want to be all like exclusive to this Facebook app that I don't have on my phone. So it's been a total shithole, and I haven't sold one item yet on Facebook Marketplace. In fact, the two items that are currently on Facebook Marketplace, they're going to the scrap iron yard this week, and I'm just going to scrap them. And I don't care. Because the items, I'm not into it for anything. And they look shitty now, so scrap. Scrap. It's a whole lot easier. Just turn it to the scrap iron yard. You get weight in, weight out, and you get cash money. And you do it over and 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 over again. That's what you gotta do. Look at my hair. Doesn't it look cool? Looks cool. Anyway, don't let anyone piss you off. Don't get pissed off. Don't get pissed off with stupid shit. Don't get involved in it or even deal with people for very long that keep on constantly messing with you and your stuff, causing you more harm, anxiety, more time to go reverse what they screwed up. Well, they'll just walk away. They'll walk away and they'll screw up someone else's shit. So that's a careless mindset, careless individual, and they are near toxic. The people who do that are toxic. Remember that. They're not good people. They are toxic. A toxic person will constantly damage you, damage your stuff, and then blame everything on everyone else. Or blame you when it's them. Remember, you are not at fault. It is them. It is them. Remind yourself that every day. I have to sometimes. I have to. Anyway, I'll have fun tomorrow destroying other people's stuff because now I have more thousands of dollars of destroyed stuff. So I'm just going to throw stuff around like it's careless. Fun, fun, fun. Anyway. What else is over here in this corner? Oh, I think I might get rid of that cat wire. I don't know. I want to get rid of what I have, and then I'm going to start going through a little bit over here, which I stopped about a year ago. It's not really much. That's all gas cans. I was looking over here. That's like cat wire. Cat wire. Tonka truck staying. 18 volt. The volt tools suck. That scrap pan thing is going to be out of here when next time I'm never going to do anything in the car though, I decided. So I said screw it. Let me just get rid of those drip pans. I was going to use those things as a drip pan, like one-time use. And then those aluminum things. And then gone. They're cool. You throw them in the car when you gotta undo a hose. Oh my god, close face pick. That was scary. Yeah. Oh yeah, piece by piece we'll get there. Piece by piece we'll get there. Yep. And remember, a lot of times it's the operator who is bad, or the person. It is not the item. It is not anyone else. It is the user. Imagine being a person running a business and you got to deal with all mentally crazy people who think everything's wrong. But meanwhile, their life is wrong. But they blame everything and everything else on something else. It's just crazy. Anyway, maybe we actually do something fun tomorrow. I don't know. I have some things to figure out. Yeah. I don't know. I should set my alarm, try to get to the scrap iron yard. Why not? I don't know. Should I try to get there before 12? I don't know. It's going to be hot out. It's going to be hot for... I got a spider web. See that? I don't know what that is. I know what that is, actually. It's like probably someone who came in here and threw shit around. There was hair on it. And now there's hair floating around in the garage. It's disgusting. Uninflated tires? That's a good idea. You know these idiots I'm related to? They'll drive on completely flat tires, and they'll have the radio blasting, and they'll have no idea that the tire is flat on the car, and they destroy the tire. They did it a couple times over the last couple of years. They'll do it again. Or you don't hear the nail or the bolt in the tire when the radio is at like 5,000. So they keep on driving, and they don't hear the tick, 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 like it would alert you of a bad tire, because the radio is at this 5,000 volume. And, you know, not my fault when you crash and die. Who cares? You know, you can blast the radio to 5,000 and catch a tire before you totally destroy it. Or you can destroy the tire and have to pay $250. That's pretty much what a tire costs these days. For a good tire, anyway. Yeah, I don't know. What's more dumb? Probably, you know, blasting the radio was a better idea than paying attention. What do I know? What do I know? I know nothing. I know nothing. You go write a book about it, and it'll be a funny one, but it's a truth one, and it's not a really good story of just failures in people's life. Check out the hood, though. I mean, you can't see it now. The hood's all scratched up in the car now because someone threw boxes on it. Yeah, what do we got over here? We got a deep scratch. Catches with my fingernail. This one catches with my fingernail. This one catches with my fingernail. That one catches with my fingernail. This one catches with my fingernail. That one catches with my fingernail. So they're not going to be buffed out. This was done with the box. That's cool. Nice. Nice. Anyway, like I said, I'm just going to destroy everyone else's shit. Yep. Hell, let's start poking holes in people's clothes or something. I don't know. Do something stupid like that. Make people's socks go missing. I don't know. We'll figure out something. I'm tired of it. If we're that mindless and we don't realize what we're doing, I'll be mindless back. How about that? It'll be a fun game. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? But no one's going to win, actually. So it's going to be a big loss. Anyway. That's that. I have to let the dog out. The dog is falling apart, but nobody cares about the dog, apparently. And I don't know. There's some other shit we gotta do. Oh, we got a whole bunch of extension cords over there, too. Who called me a hoarder? There's all like extension cords for the power outage, and there's more there somewhere and over there. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. And that's all oil. We got a surplus of oil because we used to actually change oil on cars and do maintenance, but then people I'm related to just totally destroyed the vehicles, so I don't really care to do anything anymore. And then I have a overhoard of oil, and it has been like that. I don't know. I don't buy it anymore. We're waiting till we're only down to, I don't know, maybe 3 gallons. That's what we're gonna keep moving forward. Yeah. Anyway, don't buy nothing, and eventually everything you have, you'll use it, and then you have less stuff. But yeah, that's cool. The hood's damaged. The hood needs to be buffed out now, or like repainted. Wasn't in the greatest shape anyway, but you know, somebody else will have to keep making it worse. Keep making it worse. There's old glass all over outside because someone busted a window out there because they couldn't wait 4 days for the trash to come. Couldn't wait. Couldn't wait. So now someone asshole has to spend about 6 hours cleaning up all this glass. When if they just wouldn't have done that, you wouldn't have to even mess with it for 6 hours. But you know, who's dumb? I don't care. Some idiot again. They put the AC down to 68 and they blew the circuit breaker over there. They're Eaton CH panels. If you have an Eaton CH panel, if you even know what that is, the breakers have been changed. I believe 3 times already since the that like panel was made. I probably had the first gen ones, which were garbage, and then they went to a second gen, which are still garbage and had problems. Now they have a third gen, which have some weird little window in them, and they say they're slightly better, and maybe they won't fail as much because the breakers do fail a lot. I changed a lot of them. If you have an Eaton CH panel, just anticipate on replacing every single breaker on it and add it up because some breakers are like $40 to $50. So if you have like 20 breakers, oh, yeah, that's some money there, man. I think they actually warranty it, but the warranty process is too much for a homeowner, and you would probably have to pay an electrician. And at that point, it's probably just not worth it to go through all the hassle and just eat the cost. Anyway, keep doing dumb stuff if you like doing dumb stuff, or be smart and don't do dumb stuff. That's all I can say. Anyway, we are out of here. And what else can be destroyed in here next? Who the hell knows? We just don't know. Drag a freaking boxer over right over a hood.